Hey, this is Carl Leobson at the University of Arizona. We're going to take one more look at this chapter 12 in the Gast text. And we've already talked about the types of comparisons that you can design, or the types of comparisons that you can make in single subject research designs. Some of the serious issues with trying to do comparison designs, all this multi-treatment interference that you're going to run into. Let's talk just briefly, and I'll let you read the rest, about the different types of designs, different names for them. And there are a million types of designs. But this table 12.2, I think lays it out pretty succinctly. You can see again they rely heavily on folks at the University of Kentucky, and actually the table's developed by John Schuster. He was my instructor and one of my mentors at the University of Kentucky. And he has it laid out in terms of designs that allow you to work quickly and get a fast comparison, and designs that take more time and get you a slower comparison. So frankly, if you've got to get in and out of a situation pretty quickly, if you don't have a lot of time to run your study of comparison, you want to choose one of these fast designs. Right? And I'll show you why they're fast in a minute, but largely they're more quick. You can do them more quickly, and sometimes it's good to do them more quickly because you'll have fewer threats, but in part because you don't have to run a baseline. Then he has it divided by reversible versus non-reversible. So they list a couple designs here that you use with reversible behaviors and a couple of designs you use with non-reversible behaviors. And again, the way when you work with single subject designs for a while, you'll see that the way that they work just follows that simple single subject logic, but carried out to the needed ends based on the situation that you're in. So the first thing I talk about is alternating treatment designs, I believe. See, multi-treatment, I guess he's going to talk about multi-treatment designs first. So they're really like withdrawal designs, okay? So you might have an A condition baseline. Remember, this is not the fast version, so you have a baseline. You have baseline, the first intervention, the second intervention, the first intervention, you return to the first intervention, you return to the second intervention. There may be times when you need to throw another A in here because you want to compare it to baseline levels. And that some ways that helps deal with carryover and interference. All right. And they describe that in fair detail here. It gets a little confusing, but that's what they're talking about. And you can see, this design they've described here: an A, BCD, BC, BCD, BC, B, BC, B design. That's not a quick design. That's a long, long study. Right? So this multi-treatment design is not fast. You can see here, this example is just 3 phases, and it lasts for 30 sessions. So it's slow. So because it's a really slow and long design, especially when you start adding all those other conditions for more rounds of comparison, there's a lot more opportunities for issues of maturation and history and attrition. You're going to lose people. The school year's going to end. Your client's going to leave. So consider that those types of comparison, that type of comparison design, where you just stack together those conditions and run your repetitions that way, it takes a long time. It's really conducive to problems and threats. The next design, that I have some examples in here. And the next one we're going to talk about in just a moment is alternating treatment.